Alright, I'm just out doing some hunting this morning. Thought I'd stop and show you some kit options for small game hunting. So the bag I'm using today, this is a Frost River shell bag. This is the large size. We got some game loops tied onto the side of it. Those are just bank line, just prusik loops. These are nice bags. They're leather straps, wax canvas, really heavy duty, and pretty waterproof. Right there I got a Pathfinder canteen kit. That's the whole cook set with the stove and the cup and everything. That's an old Winchester, model 37A. That's a 12 gauge. Show you. It's a cheap gun, but it works. It's nice for kicking around in the woods looking for rabbits and squirrels and grouse and things. These are just some army surplus. Wool hat, wool gloves. Carried my coffee in today. Here's what I carry in the bag. I keep it really lightweight and simple with this setup. I just got a World War II or Vietnam style canvas shell pouch. Holds a dozen 12 gauge shells. This little leather Frost River bag. That's got some 22 shells in it. In case I'm carrying the other gun, I just keep those in the bag all the time because it doesn't weigh nothing. I always keep a headlamp. This mini Inferno, that's what I used this morning. Lighter, that's just a oily rag for wiping the gun down if you need to. This is a Swiss Army Field Master. It's got a saw on it, Phillips screwdriver if you got to work on your guns, flatheads, a couple knives, and a pair of scissors. This is just a little fire kit. There's a lighter, it's what I keep the mini Inferno in, as well as there's some bank line looped up in there. Then I keep a couple of loose shells just sitting in the bottom so I can grab them quick, and a big ferro rod. And that's about it. When I'm out here hunting small game, I try to keep it lightweight, but I like to have options. I've got a couple different bags that I'll use. Sometimes I'll use a Pathfinder haversack along with this if I want to carry a little extra gear in. And next I'll show you another rig I like to use, but I just wanted to go over some options. Just stopped for a quick warming fire. We had a fresh blanket of snow last night. Thanks for watching. Alright, so here it is all packed up. Let's see, I keep the shells here, a couple of loose shells in the bottom, just so you can reach in and grab them quick if you need a follow-up shot. There's plenty of room in here. I'll keep the hat and gloves in here if I'm not wearing them. Room enough for your coffee. In this little pouch, keep a couple items loose. A Swiss Army knife, a loose lighter, that rag. This works pretty good if I want to go really lightweight. This doesn't weigh anything. Probably 5 pounds maybe with the coffee in it. That just stays packed up unless I'm using the cup. It just makes for a nice quick grab and go kit if you just want to go kick around for some rabbits. Okay, I just wanted to give a quick explanation on how I set up this little warming fire. I just set it up between a couple of rocks so you get a lot of reflective heat and you don't need a big fire that way. You can see this pile of wood here next to it. That's about all I burned. It burned here for 20 or 30 minutes probably, and it was plenty warm. It's incredible how warm it is. Sit next to this rock, just the reflective heat off of it. I just wanted to show It doesn't take much if you do it right. You can see that next to my hand. It's not a big pile. It's still sitting here hot, but that's enough to warm up a little bit, dry out. If your knees or your boots are a little wet, you can make some coffee on something like that. And you don't need any tools. See, this is all just small. I just picked off these dead trees around me. Just little dry branches that are up in the air. They're dry. It burns pretty quick. Not a lot of smoke. There's not a lot of impact. You don't have to dig out a big fire ring or anything like that. So anyway, I just wanted to show that it doesn't take a whole lot. You can do this quickly. You can warm up while you're out hunting, make some coffee, and just sit here, enjoy the woods. This morning, just while I was sitting here having this fire, I had a coyote come walking up right at the bottom of the hill here. He walked all the way around here and then took off in the woods up there. So sometimes it's just good to sit down and have yourself a little fire. Okay, now here it is all put out. I stomped it out cold. There's no chance of that starting back up. Poured a little water on it, kicked it out. After it was cold, I covered it up. You can't even tell I was here. You would never know. So that's a part of leave no trace. You know, I don't want to build a big fire. I don't want to put together a big fire ring or something out in the woods. It's just unnecessary. You don't need it. So I just wanted to show that before I take off. It's put out cold. There's no risk of starting a wildfire and burning up the woods. It's completely gone. You'd never know I was here. Just wanted to show you this Abert squirrel sitting here watching him. Lucky for him, he's out of season. Otherwise, he'd be coming home with me. If we're lucky, we'll find a rabbit over here too. Here's his tracks in the snow. You can see he's got a long stride because he's hopping around. Looks similar to a rabbit. Not quite. Just thought that was interesting and I'd share that with you.